Often you hear some saying Israel has the right to defend itself. What rights do we have? Do we have the right to resist occupation? Do we have the right to protect our children before they go to sleep? Do we have the right to stop the illegal settlement activities and annexation? Do we have the right to express our opinion and to demonstrate peacefully in the street? Do we have the right to go to Al-Aqsa Mosque and to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre and exercise our freedom of religion without oppression? So we will tell you, after this aggression stops, business as usual cannot be prevailing in our region. To tell us, be quiet, let's fix the Gaza Strip, let us engage in talks and what have you, that will not elevate itself to what is needed. What is needed, as was demonstrated by the Palestinian people in both sides of the green light and in every corner of the globe, including in New York, in Chicago, in Washington, in Sydney, in Malaysia, in Indonesia, in the refugee camps, in Jordan, in Lebanon, in Syria, everywhere, that we cannot continue to live under this oppressive apartheid regime, that what should happen, this occupation has to end, and we need to have the independence of our state with East Jerusalem as its capital, where we can live with dignity and freedom, and to begin the process also of addressing all other issues facing the entire nation of the Palestinian people. From our side, especially here at the UN, this is the house of nations. This is the house of the vulnerable. This is the house of the weak. This is the house of the poor. If it does not rise up to help the vulnerable, to help the children, to help the refugees, to help those who are besieged, to help those who are fighting for their lands, for their homes, for their right to pray, then what is the UN's business? The interest of the Palestinian people is not to send gifts to Netanyahu. The interest of the Palestinian people is to isolate Netanyahu and his extremist fascist groups until they cannot bear this global pressure on them to stop this aggression, which will happen. But it would have been good had it happened a few days ago. We would have saved lives, but they are dragging it for a long period of time.